Nabila, and today I want to discuss about politeness and interaction in pragmatics. Do you guys know what is politeness and interaction? Well, I think maybe of you guys have already know what is politeness and interaction. But let me explain about politeness and interaction in pragmatics. Okay, first, politeness. Politeness refers to the strategies speakers use to show respect, consideration, and tact towards their interlocutors. It involves using language to avoid offense, maintain social harmony, and promote positive relationships. Politeness is essential in human communication. Politeness also helps to, first, avoid conflict and maintain social harmony. Second, show respect and consideration for others. Third, build and maintain relationships. And fourth, create a positive atmosphere in interactions. Okay, so let's get to know about politeness. It is possible to treat politeness as a fixed concept, as in the idea of polite social behavior or ethic within a culture. It is also possible to specify a number of different general principles for being polite in social interaction. Within a particular culture, some of these might include being tactful, generous, modest, and sympathetic towards others. Let us assume that participants in an interaction are generally aware that such norms and principles exist in the society at large. Within an interaction, however, there is a more narrowly specified type of politeness at work. In order to describe it, we need the concept of face. Next, as a technical term, face means the public self-image of a person. It refers to the emotional and social sense of self that everyone has and expects everyone else to recognize. Politeness is an interaction can then be defined as the means employed to show awareness for another person's face. In this sense, politeness can be accomplished in situations of social distance or closeness. Showing awareness for another person's face when that other seems socially distant is often described in terms of respect or deference. Showing the equivalent awareness when the other is socially close is often described in terms of friendliness, camaraderie, or solidarity. Okay, and for the example, I have a conversation between a student and a teacher. A student said, "Excuse me, Miss Collins, but can I talk to you for a minute?" And the teacher said, "Hey Bucky, got a minute?" It follows from this type of approach that there will be different kinds of politeness associated and marked linguistically. With the assumption of relative social distance or closeness, in most English-speaking contexts, the participant in an interaction often have to determine as they speak the relative social distance between them and hence their face ones. Okay, next, there are several key aspects of politeness. First, face. The term face describes a person's reputation or public self-image. Techniques or politeness are employed to preserve, defend, or improve the image of oneself for others. Second, face-threatening acts or FTAs. FTAs are behaviors that have the potential to harm or endanger one's own, other people's face. Refusal, disagreement, or criticism are a few examples. Okay, before we next to the topic, we got example of FTAs. There is a conversation between two persons. A boy said, "I'm going to tell him to stop that awful noise right now." And the girl said, "Perhaps you could just ask him if he is going to stop soon, because it's getting a bit late and people need to get sleep." Because it is generally expected that each person will attempt to respect the face ones or others, there are many different words or ways of performing face-saving acts. Okay, next, for several key aspects, we got politeness strategies. There are the verbal and non-verbal techniques employed to lessen the impact of free trade agreements and preserve social cohesion. As example, consider first, positive politeness, exhibiting warmth, compassion, and unity with the other person. Next, negative politeness, behaving with reverence and respect towards the other person, usually by refraining from using harsh or direct language. Third, off-record politeness, expressing civility using oblique or implied wording. And the last is on-record civility, expressing civility through plain, straightforward words. I got an examples for positive politeness and negative politeness. For positive politeness, first, using inclusive language. We're all in this together, aren't we? Second, showing appreciation. Thank you so much for your help, I really appreciate it. Third, offering compliments. Your presentation was excellent, well done. Fourth, using humor. I'm so sorry I'm late, I got stuck in traffic again. Fifth, showing interest. How was your weekend? Do anything exciting? Sixth, using nicknames or terms of endearment. Hey buddy, how is it going? 7. Making light of situation. Oh, don't worry about it. Mistakes happen. And the example of negative politeness. First, apologizing. I'm so sorry for bothering you, but could I ask a favor? Second, using indirect language. Would it be possible to instead of can you? Third, showing difference. I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but what do you think? Fourth, using hedge. I think maybe we should instead of we should. Avoiding direct orders. Would you mind passing the salt instead of pass the salt? 6. Using self-deprecation. I'm not sure I'm the best person to ask, but and last is showing reluctance. I don't want to impose, but could I ask a question? Examples of on-record civility and off-record politeness. Examples on-record civility. First, expressing gratitude. Thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it. Second, making a request. Could you please pass the salt? Third, apologizing. I'm so sorry for the mistake. It was my fault. Fourth, offering an explanation. I'm running late because of traffic. I apologize for the inconvenience. 5. Giving a compliment. Your presentation was excellent. Well done. 6. Making a promise. I'll definitely finish the project by the deadline. Don't worry. Next, examples of record politeness. First, hinting. It's getting a bit chilly in here, isn't it? Instead of could you turn up the heat? Second, using irony. Oh great, just what I needed, another meeting. To express frustration without being direct. Third, making a suggestion. Maybe we could instead of we should. Fourth, using humor. I'm not saying you're wrong, but to soften a criticism. 5. Being vague. I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but instead of I don't think this is a good idea. 6. Using understatement. This cake is okay, I guess, to express disappointment without being direct. So for the last is conclusion. Okay, so that's all from me. I hope you guys get the benefits from my material. Thank you so much and have a good day.